Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Episode 19 again deals with Rama is equal to Dharma. This episode concerns with the fight with Valli. All of us know Rama and Lakshmana reached the Rishyamukha Parvata. Hanuman met them and Sugriva came along to meet Rama and Lakshmana, and a new friendship blossomed in the presence of fire as a witness. Sugriva then sought Rama's help to fight Valli, saying that both he and Valli went chasing the Mayavi. When the Mayavi entered into a cave, Valli went inside, asking Sugriva to wait out. And the fight went on for a long time. And finally, Sugriva was misled to believe that Valli was killed. And he came back. After all, the cave was closed. He came back and resumed the kingdom and started to operate as a king. Valli did not die. And when he came back, Sugriva was ready to hand over the kingdom to Valli. But Valli presumed that it was a deceitful act of Sugriva, and he did two things. He drove Sugriva out of the kingdom and also abducted his wife and made her live with him. And therefore, Sugriva prayed to Rama that his wife should be restored to him and he should fight Valli, because Sugriva is not competent enough to win Valli. Rama found that he need to support Sugriva, and Valli indeed has done a crime and therefore agreed to fight against Valli. The first time they met each other, when Valli and Sugriva fought, they resembled to be the same, and therefore there was a mistaken identity, and Rama refrained from killing Valli, and Sugriva indeed lost that fight. The second time, Sugriva goes and invites, and this time he wears a garland so that there is a distinguishing feature between the brothers. Tara says, "Do not fight this war." Valli says, "No, I'll still go and fight it." And Valli wages a war, and Sugriva was about to lose. At that point of time, Rama shot an arrow on Valli and wounded him heavily. Valli did not die instantaneously because he had the blessings of Indra, who gifted him a gold chain which was on his body. And therefore, a wounded Valli speaks to Rama. He raises the following questions. "O Rama, what is your pedigree? How could you do this, a sinful act against me? 2. Did I fight with you? 3. Did I invade your kingdom? And therefore, why did you come and fight me? What did I do to you? What are the provocation for you to come and fight against me? 4. If you wanted Sita to be brought back, I could have brought back Sita. Why do you need to kill me and help my brother in the process? 5. If you feel that I'm an animal, after all I'm an animal. If you kill an animal, someone kills an animal either for their flesh or for their skin. You don't eat monkey's flesh, and monkey's skin is of no use. And therefore, why did you kill me? And above all of them speak you as a Dharmavan. My wife dissuaded me not to come and fight with you, but I told her he is a man who protects Dharma. He is a man who is known for his virtuous qualities. He is a person who can forgive. He is a person who would not inflict punishment unnecessarily. And therefore, do not worry, Tara. Whereas you have done exactly the same. Why did you kill me? Why do you want to kill me? Was the question posed by Valli. Rama replies, "Look here, your kingdom falls within the jurisdiction of Ishwaku race, Ishwaku dynasty, and therefore it is indeed a war within our jurisdiction. That's something which you need to bear in mind. 2. A younger brother and a studious, honest and disciplined student should be treated as a son. So you are under an obligation to have treated Sugriva as your own son, being an younger brother. 3. One who cohabits with his own daughter, with his own sister and younger brother's wife is liable for death. That is the punishment that needs to be meted out for one who has committed this heinous crime. You have committed the crime of abducting Sugriva's wife, and therefore you are entitled to be killed. 4. You raised an issue that instead of coming one-on-one and fighting with me, you stood somewhere and shot an arrow against me, which is an unfair battle practice. Rama replied, Valli, what did you say in the course of your questioning? You agreed to the fact that you are an animal. And an animal can be killed either for flesh or for its skin. These are your words. Remember the rules of Dharma. When a man wants to kill an animal, he need not have to invite the animal for a fight. It doesn't matter whether the animal sees the person or the arrow, or the animal is seeing in some other direction. It doesn't matter whether the person who shoots the arrow has to go face to face and fight with the animal. In killing an animal, there is no such prescription. And therefore, I have killed you as a monkey, and therefore you are not entitled to stand up and say, you ought to have waged a war against me on one-on-one, when you yourself concede the fact that you are a monkey. And lastly, the 5th point Rama explained, Valli, remember this. I'll give you a panacea. When a king rewards a punishment to someone who has inflicted a sin or a mistake, especially that tantamounting to death, his sins get washed away here, and he is entitled to go to the heavenly abode. I have killed you and therefore vanquished your sins. You are therefore entitled to ascend to the heavenly abode. There is therefore a duty on the king. Every king has to ensure justice gets executed. By killing you, I am doing justice to you. By not killing you, I fail in my duty as a king. I fail in my duty as a warrior, and therefore I'll be ending up in committing a sin. Don't tell me, have I stayed on the sides of Dharma? Valli prostrates before Rama and says, pleads for forgiveness. Rama says, I shall kill you, and that will give you peace, because your sins gets washed away. You shall be ascending the heavenly abode. She will be pure.